Here comes a new challenger!
Ain't he beautiful? Yeah, I know. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. And today, we will be viewing and reviewing Mii Brawler, and why people aren't playing him, but should. So let's answer that first part. Why don't people play Mii Brawler? Well, it's a simple reason of why we're here. This. Why? No one likes a Mii. No one likes them at all. Because they are just custom characters. Why, you want to play as yourself? Why aren't you playing any of the iconic characters in the roster? I mean, look at this stupid Mii. He's so dumb looking. Like, look, like his nose isn't even attached to his face. Like, come on. You've probably heard it all. Mii Brawler does not get love. The Miis in general just don't get love. But of course, we're just specifically talking about Brawler. And it's, like I said, it's just this reason alone, pretty much. Miis aren't considered by the Smash community a iconic character, despite the fact that, well, the Wii sold a bunch, and along with the Wii sold Wii Sports, sorry. And, well, everyone played Wii Sports. You're lying if you said you never played Wii Sports. You totally played Wii Sports, because that boxing game was really good and fun. Therefore, Mii Brawler, or just the Miis in general, I keep saying Mii Brawler, but Miis in general are more iconic than most characters in the roster. Miis are more well known than most third parties in this game. Let that sink in. This is known more than Joker. This is known more than most Nintendo characters. That's just the truth. Alright, Mii Brawlers are known. Miis are known more than any character in this game. But yet no one plays them, because they're just avatar, right? It's unfortunate. So no one likes the Miis. But you should be playing Mii Brawler. Alright? Here's why. Here's why you should be playing Mii Brawler. This is why we have Fox today. Alright? Mii Brawler, I'd argue, is a better character than Fox. In my opinion, I believe Mii Brawler is better than Fox. So, before we go on about Mii Brawler, let's talk about Fox's strengths. So what are his strengths? Well, fast movement. He's got that down backed. Right? It's pretty fast on the air and on the ground, right? Alright. Rushing you down? No problem. He's got extremely fast aerials. Alright, you could throw these out like crazy. Alright, recovery, I mean, it can go a distance, you know, it can go a fair distance, you know, it's linear, but it can go a fair distance, right, and he has a kill confirm, being Nair up smash, right, he has Nair, and up smash, everyone knows this, so he has a kill confirm, he has speed, he has the capabilities of a rushdown character, right? But what are some of his flaws? Well, in my opinion, they're his lightweight, because Fox is a pretty lightweight character. His recovery, you know, I said it goes a fair distance, but it's linear, which is an issue, because that means you can hit Fox, and once he's put in a position, like right here, well, he's basically dead, right? Any character that can go off stage and Fox is here, he dies. There's not much Fox can do in that scenario, right? Not much Fox can do. He's fast, sure, which means he can press buttons on you. However, I'd argue that despite his abilities as a rushdown character, he's very linear. Now, why do I say this? Oh, I brought up Nair up smash. This is true. Nair up smash is very strong. It's a kill confirm. But this is one of his other weaknesses. Linearity. He relies too much on a single kill confirm to get his kills. Okay? Because, sure, you could spam out this, and it may catch someone. Sure, you may use this, and it may catch someone. Right? I mean, up air does work, so you could kill with that. Right? Like, you could, in theory. Sure, he has a reflector, that's all nice and all. And he has a projectile, even though, in my opinion, this projectile is more meant to, like, rack up damage than it is for anything else. And even then, I rarely see anyone ever use this. You're pretty much just using lasers after a shield break, so you can just go, you know, you get some damage and then you just go, wahoo, right? That's if you get the shield break. So ultimately, his three main weaknesses, in my opinion, is his recovery. That's one. His weight. That's two. And his linearity. It's three. Those are three problems that Fox as a character has. A Mii Brawler doesn't have those problems, as much as some people may think. So, in terms of weight, he is heavier than Fox. Alright? Which means he lives longer than Fox. Which means Mii Brawler doesn't have to worry about taking certain risk. Right? Because Mii Brawler will likely live through it. Right? Recovery. Now, in this set, which I will put in the title, I'm using Soaring Axe Kick, Mach Punch, Feint Jump, and Suplex. This set, in my opinion, is optimal. The only other optimal set, in my opinion, is this, but instead of flashing Mach Punch, you use Shot Put. Either way, both are extremely good options. Shot Put gives you a projectile that can be thrown all the way at an arc, right? And that type of coverage is really good. So in terms of a move to be thrown off stage, or even on stage, is pretty good. It kills, and even if it doesn't, it sends pretty far. So it's a good move. But Flashing Mach Punch is also good, for reasons I'll get to in this video. It's just a lot more difficult to explain. In terms of linearity, Mii Brawler doesn't have that. There are plenty of ways he can kill you. He has, similar to Fox, he does have tech chase scenarios. Now what do I mean by this? Well, obviously when you get knocked down, you're put into tech chase. Mii Brawler can combo into a jab lock. Alright, he can get a jab lock. And from his jab lock, from jab 1, he can go into F smash. Now F smash is a very strong move. Very, very strong move. Right? It is really great after a jab lock, because after you get some damage, right? You do your damage, you know, wahoo, wahi, wahoo, you know. After you get your damage, after like a jab lock, you know, that'll kill. It's gonna kill, right? So, really strong after jab lock. You will die. You will die. There is no hope. You just jab one into F smash. You win. Right? What other kill confirms do you have? Up air. Up air is really good, especially after landing from a platform or dropping down. Right? It's a great combo starter and extender. But you can also combo into Flashing Mach Punch. Now there, sometimes Flashing Mach Punch doesn't work, but if you do get it to work, right? If you do get it to work, you can combo into this. So up air, true combos into Flashing Mach Punch. And Flashing Mach Punch kills. Right? It kills. If I can, okay. Like, it's kind of a bit delayed, but trust me, you can get it to kill. So, what else does Mii Brawler have? Well, let's just talk about his kit. So in terms of speed, he isn't as fast as Fox. Alright? He can spam back air similar to Fox. His Nair, incredible hitbox. Alright, if you haven't seen this character's Nair, you gotta check it out, right? You gotta see it. You have to see it. Alright, incredible Nair. Tilts, they're very good. Alright. You know. Especially up tilt. It's basically better Mario up tilt. Alright. Pretty good, 2 hitting fair. Connects into itself reliably. I already talked about up air, air, bear, and even dare's kind of good. It's not the best. It's not the best spike, but it does pop them up from the ground. And you know, if you read what your opponent does next, then you can basically do some funky stuff, right? So pretty good all around. Great aerials, you know. Instant dash attack was really good. It's just, you know, dang it. Instant dash attack is pretty good. It's in my opinion, it's better than Fox's, because with Fox, they're still kind of up close to you, and if they're able to, they can punish you for it, right, for doing a dash attack, because then if you try to go for another option, even if they get hit, some characters cheat and are able to hit you before you can hit them. Mii Brawlers knocks you away, so you don't have to worry about any of those shenanigans. So it's pretty good in a situation where you're being chased and you want to instant dash attack to it. Comes out pretty fast. Alright. Pretty good move. In terms of smash attacks, I already talked about this one. This one, really good. It's even strong even in the last few frames of the move. And down smash covers some pretty good space. I'm pretty sure if I, like, right around there. Okay, and then I think, yeah, the back hit has more range. I think so. Yeah, so pretty good moves all around. Alright? Not the best of range, but extremely good frame data. And that's pretty much just a Brawler archetype, and I'm just referring to the archetype being, well, Mii Brawler, of course, Fox, and Mario will be included in this. Now, what I will say is that while I do think Mii Brawler is better than Fox, I don't think he's better than Mario. Mario is still better, but Mii Brawler and Fox are the most comparable. And if I'm comparing these two characters, if I had a gun pointed to my head and I was told, I need you to win this tournament, but you gotta do it, or like, hey, I need you to not get 0-2 in this tournament, but I need you to do it with either Fox or Mii Brawler. I'd be like, I'm picking Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler, of course, is a customizable character, along with the other Miis, of course. You can change their specials. Now, I won't be covering every special. I'm only covering the ones that I have equipped on me right now. With that all being said, the fact that you can customize this character means you can cover Brawler's weaknesses with the specials. Or you're worried about recovery, feint jump, soaring axe kick, and for side B, have burning drop kick. There you go, you don't have to worry about recovery. And you can mix it up. Unlike Fox, who can't really mix it up. And it's hard to punish. Because if you get hit by this, you're gonna die at 0. Just so we're clear of this, right? Just want to make this clear. Say, like, you're Fox. You managed to get onto the ledge. Mii Brawler. Boom. You're done. You'll die. You'll die. And if I don't know if you know this, but if you hold down, you'll go through the ledge. So if you time it just right, you can have it so your leg goes under the ledge and then still catch it. What does this mean? Well, if characters try to get to the ledge and you're able to 2-frame, they die at 0. Like, they die at 80% basically. Characters aren't gonna live this. They'll die. Oh, you need to trade stocks, right? Say you're at a high percent, they're a low percent, you manage to get them off stage. As long as you get them with the first hit, they die. And at times, you may not even need to SD your stock to get rid of their stock. You just get rid of theirs and you still live. Sure, you'll be at high percentage, but at least you have the stock blade, right? So, soaring axe kick, deadly move. Super deadly. If, like I said, the moment you get hit by this first hit, you'll die. And this is a kill move. At high percents, if you get caught by even the back hit, look how far Fox got sent. No DI, of course. But that was very low. If Fox was like, I would like to say like 50 to 60, maybe even 70, he probably would have died there. Especially with Rage added on top. Right? Mii Brawler, he's scarily good in that scenario. Now let's talk about the other specials. Suplex, very simple. It's a grab. Now, unlike most grabs, this grab has a special property. So as you see, it does a lot of damage. You know, that's 22. That's a lot. This grab has a special property. So, if you grab, okay, and you get hit, this is a very hard time. Well, if you get hit during a grab, you basically, your opponent takes 3% and you don't get to follow up, right? That's a trade, basically. You trade a grab. There it is, right there. 3%, I took 3%, but he didn't grab me. He had to let go because I hit him just in time. What about Mii Brawler? Well, well, of course, you know, that's a universal thing for normal grabs, but for suplex is an entirely different thing. The first suplex range, not the greatest, but it is the fastest out of the 3 that he has. 3 side specials. And it does a ton of damage. Right? But another property it has is this. So, I'm gonna have Fox do this, right? So if I manage to grab him, there you go. I'll armor through it. Unlike most grabs, where you trade, right? You trade, your opponent takes 3% and you don't get to grab. In this scenario, it doesn't matter. I still get the grab regardless. So Mii Brawler doesn't care about those trade scenarios. That's very good, especially for the damage it does. Very good. At the same time, you could do this too. You could trade a stock for your stock. Now you may be wondering, well, Sab, I could probably mash out of it, right? Alright, maybe I didn't mash fast enough. Maybe. Let's do this. And have my hand on the stick. Okay, here we go. Nope, I tried. Now some characters can obviously make it back, but that's just a rule of thumb for any character with good recovery, right? So like if I was Jigglypuff, I could make it back to stage from suplex. Obviously that's not gonna work. But for a lot of characters, they'll die. They'll definitely die. Now let's talk about Feint Jump. Feint Jump, amazing recovery move. You can choose which direction you flip. Right, so I'm facing forward. Obviously I'll go forward, but even with facing forward, I can go back. So you can change which direction you flip at. Pretty good. What else can you do? Well, you do this dive kick. You can also choose the direction of the dive kick. So, right, so if I go back, then I go back, even if I go forward. So I can go forward, back, right? I can go forward, forward. I can go back, forward, back, back. Or sorry, well, back, basically. Right? Make sense? So in terms of mix-up, this is pretty good. Now, obviously, if you're trying to recover, then you're gonna go one specific direction. But you can still mix it up, and you can still act out of it. You can still double jump pretty good. If you remember custom moves from Smash 4, Ganon had something similar where one of his down Bs was like a dash dive, similar to that. In my opinion, in terms of a recovery option, I think it's better than Zersuit's down B. Because while it doesn't have invincibility, if I recall correctly, or if it does, it's like very little. In terms of recovery, it's really good. And it kills. It kills. This dive kick kills. And similar to Zersuit, if you land with the flip, you get a spike effect. So, similar scenario. Alright, Fox is at ledge. There you go. I caught him with that. Alright, so you could do something like there, you know. Whoop. You bop them in the head. Now they're down, now they're forced to recover, and then you go. You just sub B. You kill them. Or you can just throw out an air off stage. You know, run off an air. So, if you catch them with this, they die. Or at least they should. Some characters may be able to go around it. The aforementioned Jigglypuff. But still, really solid tool. Really solid tool. So, now let's talk about this move. So why do I think this move is so great? Well, it's just, you know, it's a funny anime move, right? Y'all watch JoJo. Aura, pain and misery. Yeah, I know, we all watched. Flashing Mach Punch is a great kill move. Let's get him around. Let's say. Yeah, this percent should work around here. So, as a kill move, it's really strong. And you can combo into it. Like I mentioned earlier, up kick, up air combos into this, die at 70. Obviously, Fox is lightweight, so heavier characters would die around 80, 90, 100, around there, right? Still, really good though. Really, really good. Alright. There's a few other things to this move though. Now, I'm gonna leave a video in the description from a channel called, bear with me, Why Do Bad Things Happen to Good People? A Mii Brawler main with one of the longest tags ever. I'll just call him Bad Things for now, because he's a really bad person for what I'm about to show you. Alright, so normally with most moves, like Flashing Mach Punch, when you use it in the air, you stall in the air. The only way you're gonna fall is if you do it again. So similar to, say, a Fox Shine, right? You can only do it once, and then afterwards you're just gonna start falling. Right? You can't stall yourself in the air. Same thing, same principle. However, if you buffer it from a jump, you don't stall in the air, right? This is how it is, which means this is how it would be normally from a short hop. But if, say, I run off ledge, I drop with it, making it a surprisingly good kill move. Now, I'm not good at B reversing this. I have no idea when are you supposed to B reverse this, but I'm pretty sure you can, or I'm pretty sure there's a way to do so. But, because why do showed in his video, so it's definitely possible. But for whatever reason, when you buffer this from a jump, right, you just instantly fall with it. Which means, some characters, when they're off stage, you catch them with that. And even from down here, it'll still kill them in the hundreds. So in terms of edge guarding, this move is great, right? Because either, if they have a move with no hitbox, or they have a recovery with no hitbox, you could just drop down to them. You could just drop down to them, catch them, and kill them for it. And for characters with teleport recoveries, you just cover the space here with that, without needing to drop down. So this move creates scary situations for your opponent. Because now, if the Mii Brawler guesses right, you'll die. You'll die. No one will ever hear from you ever again. Because you lost to a Mii. Your entire Smash career is forfeit. There is no more hope for you. But that's besides the point. So Mii Brawler has some scary tools. And like I said, I feel he's a better character than Fox. Not better than Mario, if we're comparing the three, but Mii Brawler, in my opinion, is a better character than the Fox. For a lot of people, Fox is top tier. So am I saying Mii Brawler's top tier? No, I'm not saying that at all. In my personal opinion, I think Fox and Mii Brawler are both high tier. Because Fox is good, but if I had to order or who I thought was better, I think it's Mii Brawler. In my opinion, Mii Brawler and Fox do not share the same problems. You know, Mii Brawler has his issues, obviously, right? Similar to all Brawler characters, they lose to range, right? Mii Brawler has his problems. But I feel that the problems that hurt Fox are not an issue for Brawler. And Brawler has more to offer than what Fox doesn't. And you, like I said, you can change your specials. You can mix up your specials for any matchup, right? Maybe you want a more recovery-based moveset. Maybe you want more of a powerhouse type moveset, right? Because of how the Miis work, you can do that. Now, will people play Mii Brawler? Probably not. The sad truth of it is, Mii Brawler just won't be loved because no one wants to love this. No one wants to love him. And if you're wondering how I got this Mii, you can get the Miis from the actual Smash render through World of Light. You just have to unlock them in World of Light and you get all three. No one wants to love the Miis, guys. But you should. If you play Fox, I highly suggest trying out Mii Brawler. Sure, you can make some ugly Miis. And that by itself is just hilarious. And you know, people may say, well, the Miis are expressionless. But as you saw there, you know, the Miis aren't a plank of wood. The Miis do express. It's just that depending on your face, it may get a bit more funnier than what you might expect. But I get it, you know, people don't like the Miis. They don't want to play this character for whatever reason. They just hate Mii Brawler, right? Because of things like this, right? Why would you want to play against this? You know, like, what's the most cursed combination I can think of? Yeah, like, no one wants to play against this. You know, no one. Where is it? Where is it? No one wants to play against this. Right? No one wants to play against this. This is ugly as sin. No one wants to fight this. Alright? But hey, you get past that. You have an incredible array of moves. Like this, like, exploding sidekick. Yeah, it's a Falcon Punch, but it has armor. It has armor. Chop Hut, I mentioned it earlier. Let me just show all the specials real quick. Alright. Chop Hut, look at that. Great projectile. Onslaught ain't that great, but it is pretty good at killing. Pretty reliable. Right? It's just, the issue is the lag. I'm gonna hold shield. See how long that took? Hold on, let me hold shield. See how long that took? Cat on assault kind of sucks, but it is good for breaking shields. And I already mentioned soaring axe kick. It's got a much nicer looking Mii here. But anyways. You know, any of these B moves, the two moves, sorry, helicopter kick, very interesting on how it works. You can mix up, you can basically change how your opponent has to DI from this move, because if you hold back, it sends more up, but if you hold forward, it sends, well, forward. So pretty good. Alright, brain drop kick. Like I said, you want to use this as a recovery move, because you can still act out of it. Alright. I can't really jump high enough to show that, but you can. So, can I? Yeah, there you go. So you can act out of it, unlike the other two side Bs. You know, flashing Mach Punch, already good, and I already talked about flip kick. And then if we show off the final three. Alright. Thrust uppercut. If you get him on a platform, if you get your opponent on a platform, down throw, up B, they die. They die. Up air? Sorry. Up air, up B? They die. If they're caught on a platform, they die. Sometimes you don't even need a platform. Sometimes if you just jump high enough, they'll die. I don't think it's better than soaring axe kick, because soaring axe kick gives you the ability to kill even at 0. And I think it's a better recovery move. But this kill confirms. I'll kill. On a platform, he'll kill. So still a very strong move. And like I said, we already talked about suplex. I don't really have to talk about that. This move has armor. Right. So sure, it's a Falcon kick. I believe it's as fast as Falcon Punch. I keep saying Falcon Kick, but it's a Falcon Punch. I believe it's as fast, or if not a bit faster. So it's a bit faster, or if not on par. And it has armor. So even if your opponent tries to punish you, they really can't. Plus, I mean, you're in lag, sure. But you're not in that much lag that you really have to worry. So again, it's not even a bad special move to use. And of course, being that it is a Falcon Punch, you know, type move, it's going to deal a lot of damage, but it has armor, and there's barely any lag from it. And you can move in the air with this pretty well, unlike Falcon Punch. So I would say pretty good move. Alright. And that's they have this counter, which I don't know if I can activate. No, I can't. But it's a grab counter. That's all it is. You grab them, and they get flipped over to the other side. So all in all, Mii Brawler is really good. In my opinion, I think he's high tier. In my opinion, I think he's better than Fox, which I know not a lot of people agree with. In my opinion, gotta keep repeating it, but in my opinion, I think Mii Brawler has untapped potential. Untapped. I think people need to start playing the Miis. Okay, well, Mii Sword Fighter sucks, but Brawler and Gunner has sauce. I'm going to talk about Gunner in another video, but for now, this will be the end of this video. I'm grateful for you watching. For those wondering, I won't be doing these on Twitch anymore. I've been having issues where, you know, whenever I have the game audio on and my mic on, my mic just becomes a little stuttery along with the delay. It's just too much pain to have reliably. But from now on, I'll be doing these here on the YouTube channel. And yes, I will be redoing Mii Brawler, Ryu's next, and then afterwards I will cover Robin. With that all being said, I'm grateful for you guys watching. Please take care of yourself. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.